Hi, everybody. Welcome to my show, Angel Guidance by Lisa. And I am here on the A1R Radio Network and Moonstruck TV. So we've been going through a lot of changes, haven't we? Our outer world is shifting, and a lot of people aren't very sure of what their own life is going to look like after this all unfolds. And I've talked to a lot of people. A lot of my clients are experiencing anxiety and stress around this time. There are people who are wondering about their plans and what they were going to do later this year or even next week. There are people who are sensing the emotions of fear because they're very open psychically, they're empathic, they feel it in their solar plexus, they feel their stomach flipping around, or they feel nervousness and butterflies, and they're not sure what's going on. And I will have to tell you, I sensed a lot of this energy leading up to this whole event unfolding. And I did feel a lot of fear, and I ground and cleanse and protect every single day. And so the strength of that uncertainty was very strong and powerful to my psychic senses. So I'm sure you all are feeling it too on some level. It's really important right now to stay in trust that everything is working out for your highest good. I did want to let you know that because of all of this happening and in response to many changes, I've noticed a lot of people need more healing, more relief from anxiety and stress. And I'm going to offer to you my group page on Facebook. I would like you to join it. It's called Reiki Live. It's spelled R-E-I-K-I, and then the word live with an exclamation point. Now, Reiki Live is a group page of those who are interested in free Reiki sessions, which I give to large groups. Also, I'm doing free readings and insights and guidance as well. And so if you'd like to be part of that, find my Facebook group page, Reiki Live, and ask to join. It is a public group. You're welcome to invite your friends. Some of the people who have been joining me on my free Reiki healing sessions tell me that they emerge from that session with a sense of peace and well-being. Some people have visions of colors as they do it. Some people notice the presence of their spirit guides step in during the session. And some people even tell me they notice sensations like vibrations and tingling in their energetic body during these sessions that I give for free. And it's called Reiki Live on my Facebook group page. So I hope to see you there. Everything I'm giving completely out of love because I want to help people get through this time of transition. So I did want to read one thing to you that I posted on my Facebook page, and it's really about what we're going through right now. And it's very short, but I just want to read it to you. So since I've had so many questions from people reaching out to me about what's going on, I'm worried, and I want to tell you something that happened to me. So I've been very tuned into my perception of the world, and I know for me that everything happens for my good and in my favor. I believe this without question. This is absolutely true for me. So this crisis that they're calling it, crisis, is just how people describe this change. It's only a crisis if you make it a crisis. This is a transformation for all of us. Today, while I was walking my dog, contemplating the actions of man, this division, this fearful energy that was generated prior to this unfolding, And now the fear energy that is being assigned to this event, my guides gave me a message about this, about all the fear and everything that's going on right now. And my guides talk to me all the time, especially when I'm outside in nature, because I'm very open and relaxed. My aura is open and I just receive information. I heard the call of a bird, and it was an unusual call because I'm very familiar with birds and the calls and what birds are in my area, and I didn't recognize it. And I looked up and I saw a very unusual bird flying overhead, and he flew out this way and I couldn't quite see him. And then he came back around as to pass me by, and I got a really good, clear idea of what kind of bird it was. And my heart jumped in a good way because this was a kingfisher. And a kingfisher is a kind of bird that is a long-held sign of prosperity and good luck and beautiful days. The kingfisher goes back thousands of years. It goes back to Greek myths, and it goes back to a time when people looked at nature for signs. And when you see a kingfisher, that means there's going to be peace and prosperity coming into your world. My message from my guides was to worry not, fear not. It's good. We're going to be fine. No fear, peace only. So we are entering a brand new energy, and it's expanding and stretching us into a new pattern. You may have felt this. You may have felt out of whack, like something doesn't fit right. This is what's happening. This is a change in the system. This set of rules we have that we look at as people for structure, like the outer world. Everything we have in place in the outer world, we've grown up knowing how to deal with that. And things are changing now, but it's okay. We can choose to believe in the structure of man or in our holy connection to our own sovereignty. We are always connected to all that is, to the universe, to God, always connected, never separate. Now is the time to really double down on your beliefs. Discard what does not serve you and any fearful thoughts. Write your rules. And you're at home right now. Write your rules for yourself, your beliefs. What's going to be true for you? Are you going to buy into fear? Or are you going to buy and accept, trust, and love, and the support of the Almighty? Move into trust that all is well. Anything else is a lie. Sending you all the peace, love, and light. We are going to get through this together. So I really want to extend to you my Facebook group page, Reiki Live. Please join me there so I can help you get through this time if you're feeling anxious, upset, worried, not knowing how things are going to work out for you. I can help you. I can help you with the guidance and the healing of love. I'd like for you right now to experience a little bit of that. And I'm just going to do a really, really brief session. I will be taking a caller. But for right now, I want you to close your eyes and take a deep breath in and release it. Take another deep breath in and release it. And I want you to bring the energy in your body and raise it up towards the sky. And keep breathing. I want you to take your energy in your body and expand it outward. And keep breathing. As you breathe, I want you to feel a peacefulness and light expand throughout your being. Keep breathing. All is well. You may notice a golden light above your head. This golden light is warm and full of healing and transformation. I want you to receive the golden light and feel it and notice it as it moves into your head and into your throat and down your body. As it does, this light releases all restrictions and expands your energetic field to receive more healing and love and centeredness. This light flows now down into your spine and into your hips and your legs. It flows down through your knees, into your ankles, and through the bottoms of your feet. This golden light flows now into the earth through all its layers and core and connects you and roots you, grounds you in the stability of Mother Earth. And as you breathe in, and as you breathe out, you feel your light expanding and relaxing, and you're able to receive all the love, all the light, all the tranquility. As you relax and breathe in, I want you to notice a presence right in front of you. This is the presence of your higher self. You may notice it right in your forehead area. You are never alone. You are always protected. Now, as you breathe in, I want you to intend and feel the energy in your body begin to come back. Start feeling it in your fingers and your toes. And relax. And breathe in to the physical world once again. Now I want you to bring your energy back to its normal resting place around your body. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. This session is sealed. All is well. So that is just a very brief Reiki session. I go into a little more depth and detail in my live sessions on my Facebook group. So I want you, if you feel led, to join me there so that you can connect with the light, you can receive healing and guidance. Okay, so I think I have a caller. Let's see. I have Hearn. Let's see, Jane from Herne Bay, England. Jane, hello.
Hello there. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you.
So tell me, Jane, tell me why you're calling and how I can help you.
I'd like a mediumship reading, if possible, on whatever you pick up, really. Anything. Good. Thank you.
Okay, so I feel like you have several people in spirit. Do you understand a mother in spirit? I feel like there's a mother figure to you in spirit stepping forward. She feels like she would have been very, pardon me?
Mother, did you say? Mum?
I did.
Yeah, no, she's not in spirit.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a mother figure in spirit?
Probably my grandmother.
Okay, I feel like it's okay. This is the what it's coming through to me. This person has a strong mother figure or a strong mother energy, and she's coming
Okay.
through as she would have been a matriarch of the family. Would you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, so this person's
Yes.
coming through, and she's telling me that she knew about everything in the family. She was definitely someone who was in charge of it feels like she would have been like the so I'm seeing a wagon wheel, and she's the hub of the wagon wheel for the family. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And she is and I feel her, she's a very grounding presence. She's very I feel like she was very fixed, very she knew who she was. She knew what her values were, what her morals were, what her ethics were, and how she conducted her life was very, it seems very stable or very rooted. Do you understand that about her?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you. It's like she could weather any storm. Like this woman was she could be in the middle of a problem and still be in charge. Do you understand that? Like she's telling me that no matter what was going on around her, she could deal with things. Like she could push through these circumstances that happen with her. I feel like that her presence, her reason for coming through, she's telling me is that there's this idea right now that it feels like you're dealing with some uncertainty right now, and you can call on her presence, her spirit, her personality to give you this strength that she had. She's bringing this through to you to let you know you're not alone in this. Okay?
Okay.
It feels like there's a connection. Would this be your mother's mother?
Yes.
Okay. Is there a concern about your mother's well-being right now?
Yes. Yes, there is.
Okay. Okay, so this is what she's connecting for me here, that she's also watching over your mother. She's also coming in. Your mother, I don't know if your mother's open to this kind of thing, but it feels like if she were open to seeing the presence of spirit or hearing spirit or noticing that, your grandmother would be very obvious to her. Does your mother connect with spirit?
Yeah, she keeps saying she's seen people. She keeps saying she's seen things.
Right. And she is. That's the thing. She is seeing these things, and your grandmother is part of that. Family is showing up for her right now in a very loving, supportive way. And if there's any changes that are to be made, if there are any changes in her health or in her well-being right now, she's not alone in this. Okay? Does that make sense to you? Are you concerned about isolation or her being alone or? Okay.
Yeah, she's unwell at the moment.
She is alone?
She's alone, but she's unwell.
Unwell. Okay. This is the point of this. I feel like, is there, okay. I'm feeling a little bit of confusion with her right now. Your mother, a little bit of confusion. I'm also feeling a little bit of issues in the center of the body. It feels like the heart or lungs in that space there. They're showing me that, has there been a hospitalization for your mother? Because I feel like there was.
Yeah,
Yes?
she has been in hospital.
Okay. Um, this whole transition for her has been hard on her spirit. And I feel like she looks to you, to other family, um, for this support of emotional support. And grandmother is telling me it's okay if you're not there 100%, if you're not with her 100%, because it feels like there's some question as to, are you fulfilling what you need to do for her? Does that make sense?
I haven't seen her for a week or so because I've been unwell myself. Well, a couple of weeks, I think. Yeah, maybe a couple of weeks.
Okay. So you've not been with her? Does that? I feel like there's just this wondering going on about, is is this separation really good, or should someone be with her, or like there may be some questions or doubts in your mind or guilt, even though you can't do it if you're sick. There still feels like there's this, I could be there, I should be there. That's the feeling I'm getting from that. Okay.
Yeah.
Grandmother is talking about structure in her life. The structure, it feels like the structure of faith with her and the structure of rules with her. Would you understand her to be that kind of person?
Sorry, what was that again? Sorry, I didn't hear that properly.
Yes. Grandmother's making me feel that there is a lot of there. She had a lot of structure in her life. She had a lot of. She filled her world with rules and structure, and within those rules and structure, she was able to relax. That makes sense.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, good. She's suggesting the same be true if you would fill in that for yourself. If you would take that and accept that for yourself, because things are a little wonky right now. Things are a little out of balance, and what she's trying to bring in is that rely on your faith, because I feel like you haven't. Rely on it, double down on it, give it more attention. All right, because it's almost like I feel a resistance between you and what you know to be true. It's almost like you're kind of resistance, almost, I don't want to say kicking and screaming, but that's kind of the idea of like, I'll go there if I have to. I'll check in with my faith if I have to. I'll do this if I have to. But right now is the time to live it. She's telling me, stick with what you know. You will be fine. Stick with the rules you have. Enforce those. Step out into faith and trust that you are always taken care of and you always will. And this is a temporary, very temporary shift for you. That you're going to be fine, and that then you can also be for mother. Okay?
Okay.
Do you have a question outside of what we just talked about?
Do you pick anything up on my love life?
Your love life?
Love life.
That's funny. Yeah, no, yeah, I know your love life. Well, okay, so I feel like there is a man. Would that make sense to you? A man who looks like he would be about middle age to me, and he looks to me like he might be a professional type, but not stuffy or anything. Just like he has a profession, like the type of professional job. And I feel the number 2 around him. It feels more like a couple years to me than a couple months. And I don't think you know him. I feel like he's someone completely new to you, but may also be connected in a spiritual way. Okay, will connect to you in a spiritual way that you hadn't thought about in a relationship. Right? It's like this person's coming in out of left field. Okay, and he's going to fulfill part of your requirements for a spiritual component in a relationship. All right. Do you understand that, or does that make sense to you?
I don't know. If I've not met him, I don't know yet.
You don't know him yet, but I feel like it's a couple of years, and he's coming in to fulfill a component to your relationships you haven't had before, a very spiritual component, one where he will, you and he, it's almost like you're meant to be together. It's a dharmic thing. It's dharma. It's walking your spiritual path, and it's together with someone else who's walking their spiritual path, which is a pretty amazing thing. I need to run, Jane. I'm running out of time. I'm very sorry to have to cut you off, but I hope your mother or grandmother gave you some reassurance of the fact that you are not alone and never alone, and everything is going to be okay. All right.
Lovely.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Jane.
you so much.
Have a blessed day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye. I want to remind everyone that you can connect with me on Facebook at Pure Love Energy, or at Lisa Short on Facebook, or join my group, Reiki Live. And that's a group page on Facebook. Hope to see you soon. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.